ये है पार्लियामेंट की बिल्डिंग जिसके अंदर जश्न आज़ादी पाकिस्तान का एहतमाम किया गया। ओंटारियो की प्रीमियर कैथलीन विन और कैनेडियन अरकान पार्लियामेंट ने अपनी तकारीर में पाकिस्तानी कौम को यौम आज़ादी की मुबारकबाद दी।
Who is looking especially authentic today, MPP for Kingston and the Islands. And very interestingly, she's also lived, by the way, for 3 years in Turkey, so knows a great deal of Islamic history, as well as notre collègue francophone et aussi en anglophone, les deux, Glenn Thibault, notre représentant de la circonscription de Sudbury. Welcome, Mr. Thibault, as well as the Honorable Michael Coteau, Minister of Tourism, Sport and Culture, who will be here shortly. I'm also very pleased, and we'll be hearing from both these individuals shortly, His Excellency Asghar Ali Golo, Consul General of Pakistan. To begin with, usually, of course, one asks everyone to please rise for the singing of the national anthems, but I think you're already risen. So with that, I would now invite Danial Vani to please help us enjoy the national anthems of the two great countries.
Ô Canada, terre de nos aïeux, ton front et saint, des flairons glorieux, car ton bras s'est porté l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Thank you. Pak sarzamin shad bad, Kishware Haseen Shad Bad, Tu Nishane Azme Ali Shan Arze Pakistan, Markaze Yaqeen Shad Bad. Pak Sarzameen Ka Nizam, Quwwate Akhuwate Awam, Qaum Mulk Sultanat Paindata Bindabad, Shad Bad Manzale Murad. परचमे सितारा ओ हिलाल, रहबरे तरक्कियों का माल, तर्जुमाने माजी शाने हाल जाने इस्तकबाल, साये खुदाए जुल जलाल. Thank you.
Very nice, Danial. Thank you for that very stirring rendition of both of the national anthems. Izzat Maab Ali Asghar Golo, the Consul General of Pakistan, to my honorable colleagues in the Legislature of Ontario, the Honorable Minister of Finance, Charles Sousa, Sophie Kiwala, MPP for Kingston and the Islands, Glenn Thibault, notre représentant de la circonscription de Sudbury, and as well to Michael Coteau, who is here in spirit and in body somewhere, Minister of Tourism, Culture and Sport, and of course, a very special lady. It is my privilege, first of all, now, as you know, Aapki Duaein se, to serve in the 4th term here in a liberal majority government, something that we are looking forward to elsewhere in this country now for the past 12 years. And it's a particular honor and privilege to serve as the parliamentary assistant to the Honorable Kathleen Wynne, MPP for Don Valley West and the Premier of the province of Ontario. The room that you're standing in right now is actually the government caucus room. And it is in this room that we speak heart to heart, off the record, offline, where we decide and hash out our different areas of interest and our spheres of expertise and influence, hoping, of course, to formulate policy and programs and initiatives that are in the best interests of Ontarians. And I think all of my colleagues will attest to you that the Premier, who sets the pace, the tone, the dignity, and the humanity of those discussions, is someone that we truly value. Because, as my mother says in her description of Kathleen Wynne, she is somebody who has a keen mind and a kind heart. And those two qualities are very rare alone, but extraordinary when you combine them. And I think all of us in caucus know that the spirit that animates her, whether it's in her readings or her briefings or meeting with officials or external stakeholders, or indeed with other members of government, even the Prime Minister when she can get a meeting, all of these different initiatives, she's guided by, I think, what is truly in the best interest of the majority of Ontarians. And Premier, just before I invite you, with your permission, I'd also just like to, on a personal note, say that I'm, of course, delighted to be here as a Pakistani Canadian, also joined not only by 3 generations of my own family, but also, as you've just had the opportunity to meet, my father-in-law and mother-in-law who are visiting from Karachi, Pakistan, Dr. M.A. Khwaja Ashraf. So I'd like you to please welcome them as well. Chers amis, chers collègues, j'ai le grand plaisir maintenant de vous présenter le Premier ministre de la province d'Ontario, the Honorable Kathleen Wynne.
Thank you, Shafiq. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. It's wonderful to see you all. And I just want to, I want to thank Shafiq. I want to thank him for the introduction, but more than that, I want to thank him for the dignity with which he plays out his role as my parliamentary assistant, but as the MPP for Etobicoke North and as a member of this legislature. You should be very, very proud of him. He is a wonderful young man. And welcome to his extended family. It's a pleasure to have you all here. And Mr. Consul General, thank you for being here, as you always are, to support the community and to take part in the celebration of the strength of this community. So thank you very, very much. Thank you all for being here, for joining us at Queen's Park. And you know better than I that on August 14th, 1947, the Raj was brought to an end and Pakistan was born. Some of you remember that because it is in your lived experience. Others of us were not here when that happened, but we have learned the stories, and you are all connected through your families to that moment. And even though that moment may seem a long time ago and an ocean away, I know that it holds a very special significance in the Pakistani Canadian community. And I want to acknowledge that and to say that that is why we want to mark that occasion with you here at Queen's Park. Especially those who are old enough to remember, it must bring back a moment of great hope and possibility, the same feelings that brought you here to Canada, the same feelings that unite us all as Canadians, I would suggest. The Pakistani Canadian community then may be relatively young, but in Ontario, it's a large community, growing in size, and at the same time growing in influence and in the impact that it is having on our culture and on our economy. The province is home to the vast majority of Pakistani Canadians here in Ontario. The vast majority are here in Ontario, both recent immigrants and those who proudly share Pakistani heritage. And I'm proud to say, and I look around this room and I can see many people who are my constituents, because Don Valley West, which is the riding that I represent, has one of the largest Pakistani Canadian communities in the country. So I've had the privilege, and those of you who have known me since 2003, and actually 2002 when I started to campaign, you will know that I didn't know the community well. I had to get to know, and there were some people who looked at me askance and said, "Who are you? Why are you in my apartment building? Why are you knocking on my door? You don't know anything about me, and you're going to have to demonstrate that you are willing to learn." And I got a lot of help with that from the Pakistani Canadian community. And the community members were very, very patient with me. They were patient with me. We got to know each other. And I will say that this community has become very dear to my heart. So when something happens in Pakistan that affects negatively or strikes fear in the hearts of people here, I feel it. And even though I may not be with you on the morning news when you hear it, I hear it and I feel it because I can see the faces of my constituents. And so over the years, since 2002, this community has, as I say, become very dear to me, but has also done so much for my riding and for the province. And just as an example of the positive influence, and you've heard me talk about this, some of you, a number of times, but the positive influence is seen throughout my riding, in our community centers, in our schools. The shining example of that is our newly renovated Go Green cricket field, which the Consul General actually played a huge role in making possible. The wonderful thing about that cricket field is that the community came together and supported it. Yes, it was supported by government. Yes, there was structural support in terms of working with Toronto Hydro and with Ontario Hydro and Hydro One and working with the government. But the real impetus and the real success was the people in the community coming forward and making that happen. And yes. And the reason that it's so indicative of the way this community works is it is a project that is going to have an impact on the children of the community for generations to come. And that's the thing about the Pakistani Canadian community. There was always a focus on what can we do now that is going to help the children? How do we involve the children in this event? Daniel Wani, where is he? There he is. I have been listening to him develop his voice and sing for years. It just gets more and more beautiful. But the reason, yes, the reason he is standing as this confident young man in front of you is that he was given the opportunity. He was given the opportunity by the community to shine, to take the stage, and he is much more confident today than he was 10 years ago, and that is a beautiful, beautiful thing, and that's what this community does, is you give your children the opportunity, you bring them with you, you include them in events, and they then learn how community works. And there are other communities, and I will say my own community can learn a lot from that model. So I just want to, thank you for that. Because what you do is you play an important role. You play an important role in our government by strengthening the ties between the two nations. Even though I'm the Premier of Ontario, I can see how you strengthen the ties between us and between Canada and Pakistan. Now, under my predecessor, Dalton McGuinty, Ontario was the first to lead a provincial trade mission to Pakistan. And as I plan my international trips as Premier through to 2018, I am very much hoping to be able to lead a follow-up mission. That is my intention, and we're working on doing that. And I don't have a date yet, Mr. Consul General, but I do want to do that. The partnerships that we build together are critical for our continued prosperity. And you know, we are citizens of the world, all of us. This country, this province, this city is multicultural. It is a pluralistic society, and that is our strength. But it takes work. It means that we have to constantly be checking in with each other and finding ways to deepen our understanding of each other. And my philosophy is that apart from our Aboriginal people, and we are standing right now on the traditional territory of the Mississaugas of the New Credit, and I say that because apart from our Aboriginal people, we all came from somewhere else. So the only difference between and among us is we came at different times, but we all have the same claim on being Canadian citizens. And so that is why this experiment, which is Canada, which is Ontario, is so important for the world. So thank you for this important partnership. Thank you for building the province up through your businesses, through your volunteer work, through your support of your children all over the city and the province. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया प्रीमियर विन आपकी आवाज़ आपके अंदाज़ आपकी अल्फाज हमेशा दिल को जाके लगती हैं. With that, I would first of all like to acknowledge some individuals who've come in the company of the Honourable Sophie Kiwala, MPP for Kingston and the Island. So folks who drove 2-3 hours, so whoever you are, we salute you and thank you very much for coming on this wonderful Independence Day celebration. I would also like to acknowledge the presence of another one of our dear caucus members, the Honourable Dr. Raza Maridi, Minister of Training Colleges and University and Minister of Research and Innovation. And for the record, it's actually the second function that he and I are doing together this day. With that, I would now who has really made his mark through the government, through the resources of the Consulate General of Pakistan, Dr. Asghar Ali Golo. He also was attending the same function that Dr. Maridi and I were at. And as you all can appreciate, I think many consul generals have come and gone, but this one particularly embodies the spirit of Pakistan and Islam in terms of his energy, his verve, his hospitality, his dignity, and his outreach to the community. इस वक्त मैं आपके सामने बुलाऊंगा इज़्ज़त माब Dr. Asghar Ali Golo, Consul General of Pakistan.
औज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली सदक़ल्लाहुल अज़ीम. Honorable Premier, Honorable Provincial Ministers, Honorable Members of Provincial Legislature, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and very good evening. I wish to extend felicitations to our Pakistanis living in Pakistan and abroad on the Independence Day of Pakistan. This day is the most auspicious occasion in our national calendar as it not only reminds us of great sacrifices of our forefathers that were made for securing our socio-economic, religious, and cultural freedom, but it also provides us an opportunity to reiterate our pledge to those ideals that led to the creation of an independent and sovereign state. The day is also an occasion to reflect on our past, ponder over the present, and plan for the future. It is indeed a matter of great satisfaction that we have achieved significant milestones in our journey towards a democratic, prosperous, and progressive nation. A state created through democratic means to witness supremacy of democracy and rule of law is being governed today by a democratically elected government. We reiterate our commitment to our Father of Nations principle of unity, faith, and discipline as our strength and guide towards reaching our ultimate destination. On this day, we also pay tribute to our brave armed forces for their great sacrifice and struggle against militancy, extremism, and bigotry. We are working together for a progressive, peaceful, and tolerant society. Honorable Premier, I feel privileged to stand beside my countrymen who have done Pakistan a great service by achieving an astounding success in their individual as well as collective lives in their new homeland, Canada. Clap for my community. I'm filled with pride when I hear stories of success and endeavors of my countrymen who have not only made personal but have also contributed significantly in making Canada a better place to live. Our community is diverse, hardworking, law-abiding, consisting of businessmen, entrepreneurs, doctors, engineers, accountants, artists. What distinguishes is its hard work and compassion. I am proud to represent such a caring community. Canadians of Pakistan origin have been contributing significantly towards Canadian economy and society. As per recent study, our community has been contributing more than $250 billion to Canadian economy every year. Besides, there's most significant contribution towards Canadian society in all aspects of life, be it culture, arts, education, charity, and social work. Recently, one of our community members donated more $2.5 million to a hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan's economy is growing and macroeconomic indicators show a very promising picture. Our economy is back on upward growth trajectory. Pakistan's economic recovery is appreciated and recognized by international agencies and institutions as well. At the end of June 2015, Bloomberg issued a report saying that the economy of Pakistan is surpassing that of its neighbor, India. A number of positive developments have taken place in Pakistan during the last 2 years. The extremism is receding from our society. A recent issued report of the US Department of Defense also corroborates the fact that while extremism and terrorism has increased around the world during the past year, it has declined in Pakistan. Alhamdulillah. The economic revival of Pakistan as a result of the government's successful economic policies has been acknowledged and appreciated by the World Bank, IMF, Bloomberg, as well as international credit rating agencies such as Moody's and S&P. Last week, Forbes issued an op-ed story on Pakistan. I request you all to please read that. The fact that Pakistan has moved from frontier market status to emerging market is a remarkable, and it demonstrates the commitment of the government to economic progress and socio-economic development. Recently, Pakistan and China have taken a decision to lead creating regional communication links. We are jointly pursuing building the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, which will usher in a revival of old Silk Road. In April 2015, Pakistan and China signed 51 MOUs worth $46 billion. Pakistan-China Economic Corridor is a comprehensive package of cooperative initiatives and projects, which cover key areas including connectivity, information network infrastructure, energy cooperation, industries, industrial parks, agriculture development, infrastructure, education, public health, and people-to-people communication. Honorable Premier, given the excellent relations between Pakistan and Ontario, we suggest to enter similar kind of cooperation and initiatives which would benefit both of us. The trade volume between Pakistan and Ontario is much less than potential. The most of it belongs to limited areas. We have a lot of potential in furniture industry, manufacturing, surgical instruments, auto parts, agriculture. At the same time, we would be keen to benefit from the technological advancement of this great province. We are also keen to establish links between Canadian and Pakistani educational institutions. In this regard, we are extremely grateful to Provincial Minister Honorable Raza Muridi and MPP Honorable Dr. Shafiq Qadri for supporting our efforts. In fact, today we had a meeting, Dr. Saab was referring, it was very useful and fruitful. I acknowledge the solid support from Canada-Pakistan Business Council under its dynamic president, Mr. Sameer Dosal. We also appreciate the cooperation and collaboration of Ontario government and Ontario chambers. Also, various associations, including Canadian Association of Pakistan Origin, CAPO, in Thornhill area. And we are very grateful to you, sir. Madam Premier, it's our desire as well as the key component of our foreign policy objectives to take our bilateral relations to new heights. Enhancement in economic and political interaction would be mutually beneficial to Canada and Pakistan. Honorable Premier, the Honorable Chief Minister of Punjab has extended a formal invitation to you to visit Pakistan as the honorable and official guest of Government of Punjab. I'll read out this message, then I'll present it. Honorable Premier Kathleen Wynne, I hope this letter finds you in the best of health and spirits. I hope you have seen my personal message addressed to you during Gala Dinner of Canada-Pakistan Business Council on 1st June 2015. I am keen to foster business and investment opportunities between the two provinces and hence eager to renew the existing agreement on cooperation between the two provinces. The province of Punjab, with a population of more than 100 million, has tremendous potential for collaboration in agriculture, education, information technology, renewable energy, and infrastructure sectors. I am so glad to learn that you are planning to visit our region in early 2016. It would be an honor and pleasure for us if you may visit Lahore as guest of the Government of Punjab. Your visit would provide an opportunity to further strengthen the already strong ties between the two friendly provinces. Please accept, Honorable Premier, the assurances of my highest consideration, signed by Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif, Chief Minister of Punjab. Madam Premier, we would accord a warm welcome to you like we did to your predecessor and your delegation during your forthcoming visit to Pakistan. Long live Canada-Pakistan friendship, Pakistan Paindabad.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, Consul General of Pakistan, Asghar Ali Golo. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for attending this Yawm-e-Azadi Pakistan Independence Day celebration. Thanks not only to my colleagues, but to you, especially Premier, for your gracious humanity, for your laser intellect, for your applied individual desire to make Ontario the best that it can very well be. And I think, as I mentioned quite sincerely, all of us in caucus see that spirit animate all the different programs and initiatives that come forward from this government. Aapka bahut shukriya. Pakistan Zindabad, Pakistan Paindabad.
So on the 68th year of independence for the Pakistani community, I just want to wish everyone right across this great country and around the world all the best. 68 years of independence is a significant year, and here in Canada, and more specifically in Ontario, we have a very large Pakistani community that contributes so much to our economy, our creative sector, so many other elements that have really created a positive element here in the province of Ontario. And I just want to wish everyone from the Pakistani community all the best as we continue to build this great province and this great country.
I'm here today to celebrate with the Pakistan community their Independence Day. This is the 68th day of their independence, and we're very, very happy to receive them here at Queen's Park. I'm very excited to be here today.
Thank you so much. मेरी तरफ देखना सर.
जी जी बिल्कुल.
मेरे हाथ
तेरी तरफ देखते रहता हूँ यार, ये बताने की क्या से अभी तेरा चुम्मी भी लूँगा यार.
अच्छा डॉक्टर साहब क्या मैसेज है आज?
Sir, first of all, आपको, Geo News को और तमाम पाकिस्तानी कैनेडियन कम्युनिटी को मैं खुश आमदीद پیش کرنا چاہوں گا. آپ سب لوگ ہماری عزت افزائی کی, یہاں پہ آپ لوگ آئے اور پاکستان کی یوم آزادی ہمارے ساتھ پارلیمنٹ میں پریمیئر منسٹرز کے ساتھ آپ جو منا رہے ہیں. اور الحمدللہ آج کا میسیج ہے کہ the community is very strong. جیسے آپ نے ابھی سنا ہے, the trade levels between Pakistan and Ontario are increasing, اور انشاءاللہ ہماری کوشش یہ ہے کہ with the trade minister and also the premier's visit, trade delegation, which we're looking forward to probably in early or perhaps mid 2016, of course پوری region میں جائیں گی, not only to Pakistan but also to India.
اچھا ڈاکٹر صاحب, یہ فرسٹ ٹائم ان سائڈ پارلیمنٹ ہوا ہے, پہلے باہر تھا, ابھی فرسٹ ٹائم ان سائڈ ہوا ہے.
سر اب آپ کو ہم نے انسائڈر ہی بنایا, اب یہ کہہ سکتے ہیں. آئی تھنک وی آر جسٹ ریئلی آرگنائزنگ ان ڈفرینٹ ویز. آپ کو پتہ بہت سے فنکشنز ہو رہے ہیں, کچھ فلیگ ریزنگ سیریمونیز بھی ہیں, تو دس از جسٹ ون آف مینی ایونٹس.
تھینک یو سر.
بہت بہت مبارک. تھینک یو سر.
Sure. I'm the member of provincial parliament from Sudbury, Ontario, which is obviously north of Toronto, and we have a very active Pakistani association up in Sudbury, and they're doing so many great things for our community. They're involved in many of our charitable organizations and our charitable events, and they're just such an important and integral part of our community, and I'm just happy to be here today to help celebrate the 68th day of independence, but of course celebrate the multicultural approach that we have not only here in Toronto and right across Ontario, but in great communities like mine in Sudbury.
کونسل جنرل آف پاکستان اصغر علی گولو نے پریمیئر اونٹاریو کو وزیر اعلیٰ پنجاب میاں شہباز شریف کی طرف سے سرکاری طور پر پنجاب کا دورہ کرنے کی دعوت دی, جو انہوں نے قبول کر لی. چیف منسٹر کی طرف سے آپ نے پریمیئر کو جو دعوت دی ہے اس کی کچھ ڈیٹیل بتائیے.
اعوذ باللہ من الشیطان الرجیم. تمام ناظرین کو یوم آزادی مبارک. آپ کو علم میں ہے کہ 2007 میں اونٹاریو کے سابق پریمیئر میگنٹی صاحب نے پاکستان وزٹ کیا تھا, اور انہوں نے ایگریمنٹ سائن کیا تھا کوآپریشن کے, اور اس کے بعد ہمارا بہت ٹریڈ اور اس میں بوسٹ آیا تھا. لیکن پچھلے 5-6 سال سے کوئی میننگ فل انٹریکشن نہیں ہوا پولیٹیکل لیول پہ. تو میاں شہباز شریف صاحب چیف منسٹر آف پنجاب کا دورہ متوقع تھا اس سال جون میں, لیکن وہ بجٹ کی وجہ سے اور دوسری مسائل کی وجہ سے وہ مٹیریلائز نہیں ہوا. اسی لیے انہوں نے پریمیئر کو ایک دعوت نامہ بھیجا ہے کہ وہ گورنمنٹ آف پنجاب کی مہمان کے طور پر وزٹ کریں پاکستان, اور آپ نے سن لیا کہ انہوں نے دبے الفاظ میں کہہ بھی دیا کہ وہ تشریف لے جائیں گی. اور مجھے امید ہے کہ جب پریمیئر تشریف لے جائیں گی, اور اس سے پہلے ہم گراؤنڈ ورک کریں گے آپ کے ساتھ, اپنے کمیونٹی کے ساتھ. وہ تمام ایشوز جس میں ہماری کمیونٹی کی انوالومنٹ ہے, وہ تمام ایشوز جس میں باہمی تعلقات ہیں, جس میں سیاسی, اقتصادی, معاشی, بزنس, ان سب کو ہم لے کر آئیں گے, اور ایک ہم جامع قسم کا ایک ایگریمنٹ سائن کرائیں گے جس میں جنریشنز تک بینیفٹ کریں گے بہت یہاں کی ہماری کمیونٹی اور کینیڈا اور پاکستان کے بزنس مین اور تمام لوگ.
ہم کیا کریں کہ پاکستان کا جو سافٹ اور پازیٹیو امیج ہے وہ دوسری دنیا میں زیادہ بہتر انداز میں ہم پیش کر سکیں؟
دیکھیں, جس طرح ابھی میں نے اپنی الفاظ میں کچھ بیان کیا کہ اس وقت تمام جو میڈیا ہے, جس طرح فوربس میں 3 اگست کا یہ لاسٹ ویک آئی تھی رپورٹ, اگر وہ آپ پڑھیں تو آدمی پریشان ہو جاتا ہے کہ پاکستان از ٹرننگ اراؤنڈ. یو ایس اسٹیٹ ڈپارٹمنٹ, یو ایس پالیسی جو ڈیفنس ڈپارٹمنٹ ہے, ان کی اپنی رپورٹ ہے کہ پاکستان میں ٹیررزم کم ہوا ہے. جون کی اینڈ میں جو ہے بلومبرگ جو بہت ایک معتبر ادارہ ہے, اس کی رپورٹ آئی ہے کہ جو پاکستان کو ہم نے بہت انڈر ریٹ کیا ہے. پاکستان از ایکسٹریملی, اور پاکستان کی جو پرفارمنس ہے وہ بھارت سے بہتر ہے. تو یہی آپ کے ذریعے, میڈیا کے ذریعے, اور ہم گاہے بگاہے, اصل میں تو یہ سمجھتا ہوں کہ ہماری یہ جو امپورٹنس ہے یہاں پہ, یہ صرف جو ہماری اونٹیریو میں کمیونٹی ہے اس کی پریزنس کی وجہ سے ہے. کہ دیکھیں اور بھی بہت سے کونسلیٹس ہیں اور سے ممالک ہیں. ہم کو جس طرح سے, میں اپنی ناظرین کو یہ بتاتا چلوں, اگر وہ 19 अक्टूबर को वोट देंगे, किसी भी पार्टी को वोट दें, आप यकीन करें हमारी इज़्ज़त, हमारी रिकग्निशन 10 गुना हो जाए। इसके बावजूद कि हम नहीं देते वोट, हमारा लोएस्ट है कि हमें बुलाया जाता है। अगर हमने यहाँ के सियासी अमल में हिस्सा लेना शुरू कर दिया, आपको अंदाज़ा नहीं कि कितनी हमारी जो फ्यूचर जनरेशन्स हैं उनको कितना बेनिफिट मिलेगा, हमको बेनिफिट मिलेगा, कम्युनिटीज़ को मिलेगा, पाकिस्तान को मिलेगा। और मुझे ख़्याल में जो की टू सक्सेस है मेरी नज़र में वो ये है कि हम अपना एक्सरसाइज जो है वोट का वो करें, तमाम दोस्त अहबाब को ले जाएं जो एलिजिबल हैं, तमाम जो रिश्तेदार हैं उनको ले जाएं। एक मेरे ख़्याल में दीनी और कौमी फरीज़ा समझ के इसको आपसे भी गुजारिश है, लेकिन आप तो कर ही रहे हैं, मुझे पता है, एंड वी आर ग्रेटफुल टू यू। तमाम हमारी मीडिया भी कर रही है, लेकिन मेरे ख़्याल में हम सबको मिल के इसको अब से लेके 19 तारीख तक हमारा बस यही एक वाहिद नुक्ता होना चाहिए कि हम अपनी कम्युनिटी को ये रियलाइज़ कराएं कि ये एक इंतहाई अहम नुक्ता है जिस पर हम सब ने जाके वोट देना है।
शुक्रिया सर, थैंक यू सो मच। तकरीब में वाइस कौंसल खतीजा हयात की क़यादत में पाकिस्तानी ख़वातीन का कौमी जज्बाती दिन था।
पहले तो अस्सलाम वालेकुम, गुड इवनिंग टू ऑल Canadians of Pakistani origin and the viewers of the Geo television in Pakistan. It makes my heart beat with pride and to see the role of Pakistani expatriate community in Canada spreading the message of independence and sovereignty of Pakistan, obviously with the basic support of the Ontario government and especially the Honourable Premier Kathleen Wynne. And I would like to extend a message of that may the glory of independence and sovereignty be with the Canadian and the Pakistani nations alike. Pakistan Zindabad.
ये बताइए, हम यहाँ दूसरे मुल्क में बैठ के क्या करें जो पाकिस्तान का एक पॉजिटिव इमेज आ गया है?
मेरे ख्याल के मुताबिक पाकिस्तानियों को इधर सबसे ज़्यादा जो इस टाइम जब मैं ज़रूरत महसूस करती हूँ वो ये है कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा अपनी रिप्रेजेंटेशन को सामने ले आएँ, पाकिस्तानी कम्युनिटी का एक पॉजिटिव इमेज बिल्डिंग में वो मदद करें। ज़ाहिरी बात है लोग ज़्यादा प्रोफेशनल डिप्लोमेट्स के बजाय पब्लिक डिप्लोमेसी ज़्यादा कारआमद होती है मेरे नज़र में। सो इसमें लोग जितना किरदार अदा कर सकते हैं वो हम ब्यूरोक्रेट भी नहीं कर सकते। सिविल सर्वेंट। थैंक यू जी।
हम सब की तरफ से, कनाडा के रहने वाले सब लोगों की तरफ से, पाकिस्तान के सब लोगों को जश्न आज़ादी मुबारक। एंड वी लव यू पाकिस्तान, वेयर एवर वी आर वी स्टिल लव यू।
जी, पाकिस्तान के लिए जनाब बड़ी खुशी है कि आज ये हम पार्टिसिपेट किया है और ये सब जानने वालों को हमारी तरफ से पाकिस्तान आज़ादी मुबारक हो जनाब। थैंक यू।
सबसे पहले जी जश्न आज़ादी मुबारक हमारे हम वतनों को। और ऑन द पार्ट ऑफ Ontario government, it's a great initiative to bring the community together, also celebrate in Canada Pakistan Day, and that's the beauty of Canada. We cherish the diversity and we are strong not in spite of our differences but because of our differences. So mashallah, it's great to see so many people to come and over and join in this celebration, and I wish again Jashn Azadi Mubarak to all Pakistani community in Canada and beyond.
14 अगस्त के हवाले से मैं पाकिस्तानी कम्युनिटी को यही पैगाम दूंगा कि हम यहाँ पे पाकिस्तान से दूर हैं तो हमें मेक श्योर करना चाहिए हम यूनाइट होकर अपने मुल्क का नाम रोशन करें, यहाँ पे मुख्तलिफ फील्ड्स में मेहनत करें, अपना मुकाम बनाएं और मेक श्योर करें कि हमारी कम्युनिटी जो है मेन स्ट्रीम में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पार्टिसिपेट करें।
जी बिल्कुल, मैं सबसे पहले कनाडा गवर्नमेंट का बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करूँगा कि उन्होंने हमारे इस अच्छे दिन को, आज़ादी के दिन को याद रखा और हमें यहाँ पे बुलाया। इट्स रियली ऑनर फॉर अस एज अ पाकिस्तानी, आई फील सो ऑनर्ड। और ऑफ कोर्स पाकिस्तान, ये दिन हमारे लिए सबसे अच्छा दिन है और हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि आइंदा ये दिन हम पाकिस्तान में भी और यहाँ पे भी और बेहतर तरीके से।
पाकिस्तान हमेशा पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद है। हमेशा नारे इसी दिन पे जब लगाते हैं तो पाकिस्तान की वो गलियां हमेशा याद आती हैं। पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद।
इधर ही खड़े रहना, ये मेरे हाथ में रहेगा। तो पाकिस्तान के
सर अस्सलाम वालेकुम। सर आज का जो इंडिपेंडेंट डे है ये हमारे लिए बड़ी खुशी की बात है कि इस तरह के इवेंट्स हो रहे हैं हमारे सिटी में जो पहले कभी नहीं हुआ करते थे, तो ये बहुत अच्छी बात है। इस तरह के होने चाहिए, लोगों को मिलना चाहिए एक दूसरे के साथ, प्यार मोहब्बत बढ़ता है, रिलेशन बढ़ते हैं, नेटवर्किंग बढ़ती है।
पहले पाकिस्तान को, कनाडा में रहने वाले पाकिस्तानियों को और पाकिस्तानियों को जो पाकिस्तान में रह रहे हैं आज़ादी मुबारक। आई थिंक कम्युनिटी बेहतरीन काम अंजाम दे रही है कनाडा में. तकरीबन हर शोबा है ज़िंदगी में इन्वॉल्व है, सियासत, कारोबार, समाजी काम. सो वी हैव गॉट ग्रेट कम्युनिटी लीडर्स और उनके साथ साथ आने वाली जो नस्ल है इंशाल्लाह वो इनसे भी ज़्यादा काम करेगी.
मैं जी अपना जो है आज से 11 से जब पहला इसका इलेक्शन हुआ था 2004 में, उस वक्त मैं हाज़िर हुआ था और उस इलेक्शन में मैंने अटेंड किया था. लेकिन अल्लाह की कसम आज मैं आपको दिल से बड़ा मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ कि वैसे तो पाकिस्तान और कनाडा मतलब बहुत हम आपस में बड़ा प्यार है. यहाँ तक की मिसाल देखें कि मैंने अपनी बेटी का रिश्ता जो है वो कैनेडियन मेंबर पार्लियामेंट को दिया है. तो ये है. तो इसी तरह मेरा नवाज शरीफ साहब, शहबाज शरीफ साहब सब अल्लाह के फजल से मेरे बड़े दोस्त हैं. मेरे
कितना याद आता है आज जश्न आज़ादी के दिन?
नहीं, बहुत ज़बरदस्त जी. आज तो हम 2-3 दिन से यही प्रोग्राम मना रहे हैं कि मैं शफीक को कह रहा था, मैंने कहा बेटे वो 14 अगस्त आ रहा है और अल्लाह के फजल करम से मेरी 14 अगस्त को ही मेरी सालगिरह भी होती है. तो ये सारा अरेंजमेंट कर रहे हैं. तो उन्होंने कहा था कि आज अब्बू जी जाना है उधर, प्रोग्राम है ये वो है. तो हमें तो बड़ी खुशी है जनाब. पाकिस्तान तो जिंदाबाद. मतलब पाकिस्तान
पैगाम है आज के दिन?
सबसे पहले तो मैं सब पाकिस्तानी बहन भाइयों को जश्न आज़ादी मुबारकबाद कहूँगी. और जब ये झंडा लहराया जाता है पाकिस्तान का तो बड़ा इमोशनल होता है हमारे लिए. आई हैव लिव्ड all these things through and I'm very pleased कि भी अल्लाह मियाँ के फजल से हमारा पाकिस्तान बहुत तरक्की कर रहा है. and we are very happy that Premier Catherine is going to visit Pakistan and Pakistan and Canada relationship zindabad. Thank you very much.
मियाँ साहब को पैगाम देना चाहिए?
आज बड़ी खुशी का दिन है कि यहाँ पार्लियामेंट में पाकिस्तान डे मनाया जा रहा है और हमारे जो पाकिस्तान कैनेडियन कम्युनिटी है वो बहुत खुश है. अल्लाह ताला पाकिस्तान को बहुत तरक्की दे और हमेशा उन लोगों को खुश रखे.
शुक्रिया. कम्युनिटी को पैगाम देना.
वी आर सो एक्साइटेड कि माशाल्लाह यहाँ पे पाकिस्तान का इंडिपेंडेंस डे मनाया जा रहा है और हम सब मतलब बाहर के मुल्क आके कनाडा में सारे पाकिस्तानियों को मिल के इकट्ठे देखना और पाकिस्तान डे मनाते हुए देखना, इट्स वेरी एक्साइटिंग. सो वी आर वेरी एक्साइटेड अबाउट 14th अगस्त. थैंक यू सो मच.
और पाकिस्तान याद आता है इस मौके पे?
जी जी बिल्कुल, पाकिस्तान याद भी आता है. और जैसे इन्होंने कहा मैं तो चाहती हूँ कि पाकिस्तानी बहुत प्रोमिनेंट पोजीशंस में आएँ, गवर्नमेंट के ऑफिसेज़ में नज़र आएँ और हमारी एक यहाँ पे प्रेजेंस हो एज अ पाकिस्तानी कम्युनिटी. और जब तक हम ये इनिशिएटिव नहीं लेंगे, आगे आगे नहीं होंगे, तो हमारी कम्युनिटी कहीं नहीं पहुँचेगी, पीछे रह जाएगी. थैंक यू. अच्छा ठीक है.
पाकिस्तान बहुत याद आता है जी. लक्ष्मी चौक बहुत याद आता है. झंडियाँ बिकते थे और जहाँ से हम ख़रीदते थे. और अब प्रेस क्लब में आप भी आपको याद होगा कि हम वहाँ भी मनाते थे. तो यहाँ भी इस तरह ही करेंगे.
पाकिस्तान के हवाले से ये कि हम वैसे मेरा ताल्लुक पेशावर से है, तो वहाँ पे मतलब जो पाकिस्तान डे की सेलिब्रेशंस होती है ओवरऑल पाकिस्तान में, तो उससे बड़ी रौनक होती है. और आई एम ग्लैड कि हमें यहाँ कनाडा में भी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल रही है पाकिस्तान डे सेलिब्रेट करने की. इट्स अ वेरी बिग थिंग.
सर बस सर लक्ष्मी चौक बहुत याद आता है. सर निहारी याद आती है. थैंक यू.
पाकिस्तान के कौमी तराने की आवाज़ सूबाई पार्लियामेंट में पहली बार बुलंद हुई. ओंटारियो पार्लियामेंट में पहली बार जश्न आज़ादी पाकिस्तान मनाया गया. कैमरामैन साबिर गाया के साथ बदर मुनीर चौधरी, जियो न्यूज़, टोरंटो. पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद.